Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. To those that don't, I'm coming mic on. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. For those that don't know, I'm one half of the Dynamic Duo, Sauce Me Your Boy podcast. I'm your host, Justice, JUSDYS.
I'm your boy said, aka Mr. Let's Talk.
Big on in the background.
Screaming out, let's talk. What are we talking about?
What are we talking about today? What we got for the people?
Male's feelings, men's feelings, mine's and yours.
Do we have them?
Do we like to show that we have them? Absolutely not. But ladies, stay tuned. Tell all your friends about this one. We're finna break down a little secret from the men. Just a slight one. Not too tough.
Uh-oh. Don't break it.
I ain't gonna break it. All right.
Oh, man.
We put it on orientation. Yeah. I thought I did. And let's find out. Oh, one of those, that better?
Oh, yeah.
Now it's what? Why you always look like that?
That's what I was wondering, too. Yeah. It was very grainy or...
Looks like the screen being stretched. All right, there we go. Got to be vertical today. I don't like being vertical. Pause. You sending out your invite first, or you want me to send mine?
Because mine look like that, too.
You look like that too?
Yeah, it's the camera.
Was yours like that too?
Yeah.
What does it look like?
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to be in horizontal mode. I don't know.
We don't know. Right. Whatever. It's whatever.
All right. There's lines there. All right. Like I said, you want to send out your invites first, or you want me to send them out?
I'll send mine, I guess. And you talk to the people.
People, let's talk. Who's in the building?
Morg in the building. What's up,
Morg's
Morg?
in the building. What's up, Morg? How is Colorado this time of year?
Probably cold. I just had to guess.
Probably a lot of snow.
Now, what if y'all are both wrong?
Ain't warm.
I'll be a
So
monkey's
you know that
uncle.
you know that for a fact, huh?
It might not have no snow, but it definitely ain't warm.
I can see that.
It might not have no snow, but it definitely ain't warm.
It's just a view today.
I'm gonna buy a podcast camera. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's what we're gonna invest in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Official podcast camera. And one.
So the tablet is being retired.
Yeah, well, eventually anyway. Not
Okay.
as of yet. We still gonna rock it, you know.
Hope y'all are doing good. Colorado is suspiciously beautiful for January. Hello, it's only snowed twice this winter. See, there's no snow. No snow. See that? She said
Damn.
it's beautiful. It might
Okay.
still be cold.
Right. Hey, Cake by the Pound, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate that.
What else is going on? What's new with you, Morg? What's new? What's new in Morg's world? I haven't seen any new videos. Yeah, I got a new look going on. What y'all think about it? Do I look my age now? 26. 32.
48. No, you know, measurements. 26, 32, 48. You know what I'm talking about?
That was nice. He pulled that one out real nice. Yes. Can I have some more water?
Another Jack.
You be killing those.
Pretty good. Squeeze the lemon in there.
What
I mean,
your,
lime.
your old fashions? You don't like doing no more?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I do, but not for this. No, I don't even know.
That's a lovely bucket hat. It says Carl. Go Giants.
Thank you. You the one gave it to me. You know what I'm talking about?
PSD, what's up, brothers?
Hey.
Verizon phone service is down across the nation.
Yes,
Can't
it is.
call or text since noon today.
Yep.
I just got the text to the link just now, but I still have no service.
Hey, we appreciate you tuning in, though,
We do
even with
appreciate
no
you tuning
service.
in, yes.
That's what's up.
That shows dedication.
That's right.
Dedication.
For real. Hard work plus patience. Dedication. Y'all don't know nothing about that Nipsey.
Nah, y'all don't.
You know what I'm saying?
It went over their head.
Yeah, it did. That's all right. I'm gonna make it land in your face.
The marathon continues.
For real.
The mission is never over. Well, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we're going to let y'all in on a little bit of secret of how men feel when we deal with women and things don't work out. So I know y'all are curious because all y'all think that we are monsters. We don't have no feelings. We don't care about nothing. We just move on to the next chick like it ain't nothing. But tonight we're going to talk about what really happens. When the lights go off, the door gets closed, what really goes on. So.
Okay, thank you.
No Dos Equis tonight?
Not for me.
How about you?
You don't want to Dos Equis?
Thank you.
So you don't want to drink this New Year?
No, I've been drinking this New Year. I just have to stop drinking for a little while.
Let's start this year.
You're not? Or you are?
No, she's
I
not.
am. I'm trying to not drink this year.
Oh.
Okay. Good. All right.
But I want.
Yeah. Okay.
I was drinking a lot.
He said, I'm grabbing stuff off the table like he need money. His brother Carl.
Man.
I guess he's seen you put before, you know, it's like your arm went across the screen.
Oh, he want me to move the thing closer to me.
Smash that like button for us, y'all. If y'all
Hit
don't
the
mind.
hype button,
You know what I'm talking
hype
about?
button, hype.
Hype it up. Hype it up. We appreciate y'all.
Oh, like I need money from How High.
Oh, from How High. I Need Money. That was his name. Yeah.
Yeah. He don't talk.
Yeah.
Not in that movie anyway. Didn't talk at the very end?
No, not in that one. Yeah, he didn't talk.
He had the deuce down coat.
Yeah.
I think he played on Power 101. He was one of them things on like the video Power 106 or some shit.
No, he was on 106 in Park.
That's what I meant to say. Yeah.
Yeah, he was on 106
He's
in
the
Park.
host.
Yeah. Or he was in the basement, one on. I forgot.
No, he had a show on there. It was Hits from the Street.
Hits from the Street.
Right.
Yeah, that's what it was. Oh, he said he did talk when the jacket got cut.
Oh, he did?
By the axe, yeah.
Oh.
Annie's in the building. What's going on?
Annie, what's happening?
Hey, Morgan, Annie together. Now you know
What?
you're in trouble.
For real. All right. Ain't nothing but but a G thing, baby.
Colorado is Colorado and Cincinnati. Now you know you're in trouble. Ain't nothing but
It's in Colorado and Cincinnati. Screaming sausage. Wow.
Ohio.
User, what's up? We got Elizabeth Mary in the building. We see
That's
you.
Cincinnati though, right?
Go Giants. All right. We appreciate y'all recognizing the hat. You know what I'm saying? Giving a big shout out. Y'all can smash that like button for us.
Are they in the playoffs?
With the Giants?
Yeah.
No, hell,
this-
right.
Damn, he get violent hell no.
Yeah,
From that shit.
yeah, he pulled the
Damn.
scrap out on you, didn't he?
They only won 4 games after the whole season.
Wow.
Yeah, because didn't Jackson Dart get hurt
Yeah.
for a minute? Then they brought in.
Are you done sending your invite?
Oh wait, man, I just got a couple more. Then you can
Okay,
go ahead and
okay,
send
okay,
yours.
okay.
I'm gonna talk to the people. We're gonna get this conversation started.
Today is the day that we let y'all in on the big dark secret of how men really feel and deal and process their feelings when the lights go off and the door closes. What's that? How's that for a suspense for you?
All
When the
right.
lights go off and the
cliffhanger.
door closes.
When it's cold outside.
Have y'all seen the Drewski skit? If
Oh
y'all haven't,
yeah, people are mad. They need to get over it though. Honestly,
I
they
mean,
need
that's
to
what
get
they've been
over it.
doing. He didn't tell not one lie in that skit.
I mean, it's okay for him to talk about everything else, but if he do something about the church, oh, he the worstest thing ever. I mean, sit y'all hypocritical selves down somewhere.
Yeah, the church everything was talking about God sometimes. But that's another topic for another lifetime. Once upon a time, a boy died twice.
That's another chapter. Happily ever after.
Looked to myself and thought I could have died. Many years later, I grew up and became a superstar, hoping to see her in the crowd one day. Then I got a call from my mama saying she died one day.
Damn.
Uh-oh. They're coming out
I
the
didn't
check.
do it.
They're coming out the check.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shit, I ain't do it. Not me. Miss Maria was not me.
You got a spill on 49.
For real. Customer needs assistance. Customer needs assistance.
Cuss for down. Cuss for T up I-49.
All the damn day long. Hell yeah.
All right, it's 7-Eleven.
All right, I'm done too.
You're done.
Go ahead.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
sir.
All right. Let's see. Who do I? Oh, that's how I do it. I forgot how to do it almost. My bad. Hit the hype button. Hype it up.
Hype it up.
What goes on when the lights go out?
All right, y'all. So today, let's go. Smash that like button for us, y'all. We appreciate you. We appreciate y'all. Go Giants, like we said. Said okay, relax. I'm relaxed. I'm very fucking relaxed. It came from a movie, y'all. So you know. We appreciate everybody tuning in, though. For real, we up in this thing. We up in this thing. Go here. Take that one. Then we're gonna come here. All right, y'all. So while you're doing that, I'm gonna talk to y'all for a minute. So today we are talking about men's feelings. You know what I'm saying? Men's feelings, and is it okay for us to express our feelings? You know, a lot of times we go through stuff and we don't express how we feeling. We feel like a lot of men was taught to be a man, be a man. You know what I'm saying? Suck it up, deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be putting your problems on nobody else. So a lot of us deal with that, and that's the approach that a lot of us take. You know, when in reality, sometimes you need to go talk to somebody. You know, some things are just too big for you. You know what I'm saying? It's really too big for you. It's professional people who can actually help you, who can talk you through it, who can give you some ideas and tips and stuff like that you may have not thought of yourself. You know, who can make you feel heard. And a lot of times that's what it's about. You want to feel heard. You want to know that somebody cares other than, you know, just like your mom, you know what I'm saying? Or your dad, or, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So we got to get into the habit of knowing that it's okay to go and talk to somebody. It don't have to be a professional person, even if it's just somebody you trust, you know, who you can lean on, who you can vent to. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, men got feelings too. We got feelings too. You know what I'm saying? Now you see memes, or you might see women talk about men being overly sensitive nowadays. You know, and I would say that it can't be both. We can't be in our shell and overly sensitive. Like, which one is it gonna be? You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's the men that they're dealing with.
you know, so a lot of times men would just rather just keep it to ourselves. Just like, you know what? I'm just gonna retreat to my corner and I'm gonna deal with it. You know, I might have a pity party with myself where nobody see it, nobody know. I might cry if I need to, or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna deal with it by myself. Now, the problem is you don't fully deal with it when you use that approach. For some people, you don't fully deal with it. It's not, you can't heal from it.
Or you process the wrong emotions.
Right.
The wrong way.
If you're able to fully process it.
Right.
And then you might end up lashing out at somebody. You know what I'm saying? When you didn't mean to go that hard, you didn't even realize you went that hard. So that's the problem of trying to self-medicate, let's say that, without medicating, as far as like taking something, but just trying to deal with it yourself, trying to be your own medicine. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take this in, I'm gonna just chill out, I'm gonna get away from everybody, and I'm gonna chill, I'm gonna deal with it myself. But then you might find yourself in a place of depression. You know what I'm saying? You might find that you're starting to drink a bottle, a whole bottle, or you starting to smoke a whole 3-5. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever, you know what I'm saying, your drug of choice might be. You might pop a whole bunch of pills, which is not good. You know what I'm saying? That's when you are literally self-medicating, literally. So it's important for us to know that we have feelings, and it's okay to be in tune with your feelings. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't wear them on your sleeve. Don't be overly sensitive. You know what I'm saying? But it's good. Oh, hell yeah. To me, you can't be overly sensitive because to a certain degree, you do need to be a man. Like if you fall down, literally fall down, or if you break your leg or something like that, you don't need to drag that shit out to everybody that you broke your leg and woe is me, I broke my leg. To me, you know what I'm saying? Now you recognize you broke your leg, you go get it fixed. You know what I'm talking about? If you got a girlfriend and she gonna cater to you till you get better, okay, cool. But don't think that the whole world is gonna be like that because you broke your leg. You know what I'm saying? But now if you have mental health issues going on, that's different. You know what I'm saying? You may need more than just your girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, to help you through that. You may need your brother or sister or close friends. You know what I'm saying? You might need a collection of all of them.
Right.
You might need to go seek professional help. But y'all get where I'm going with this, you know? And I think that's what it's about, y'all, for real. Men have feelings too, without being overly sensitive. And you just got to recognize that. And it's a helpful thing when we are able to recognize that. You know, it helps you. It really does. It helps you to be a better man, a better person. You don't want to be holding feelings in and realize that you have trauma from that. And you don't even realize until you start talking about it. Then once you start talking about it, that's when you realize, oh, snap, I've been holding feelings, you know, on this for a minute now.
Yeah.
And you didn't even realize it because it's been tucked away in the back of your brain for so long. It's been way back then, in the back of the back. Right, way in the back. And you don't recognize it until you start to talk about it. And then once you talk about it, that's when you realize, damn, I felt some type of way when they did this to me. You know what I'm saying? And I was never able to do anything about it. So that's the beautiful part, you know, about going through this journey. It really is. It really is. And you guys, when you start to recognize the hurt and the trauma. Somebody said, what is my favorite childhood memory? Ooh, that's a good question, honestly. My favorite childhood memory, I don't know if I have a favorite one, but I remember one time we all loaded up and went to the beach.
Okay.
And it was at night. And it was just on the whim because my folks felt like going to the beach. And we all went to the beach. I don't know if any of my brothers remember that, but it was like 4 carloads deep. You know what I'm saying? And the beach was closed. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how late we got there. The beach was closed. And I remember we pulled over and parked on the side and hopped the rail and still went on the beach. You know what I'm saying? Because whoever was the deciding person,
right,
they were like, hey, we came all the way out here. This was out in New York. Okay. They were like, man, we came all the way out here. We got the kids with us. We going to the beach. So we end up going on the beach, you know what I'm saying, and having fun and playing and saying and all the other stuff until the beach police or whoever the hell it was, you know what I'm saying? Right. And I remember them coming over and saying, hey, the beach closed. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all can hang out for like maybe another hour, but by the time we make our patrol back around, y'all got to be gone. But at that point, we had been on the beach 2 hours, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So
Good beach time.
yeah, good beach time, especially for kids, and the adults was over there doing their thing, and we playing in the sand and shit. So that's one of my favorite memories that I could think of. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty cool.
Okay, so to dive back in the topic, what we were initially talking about. So when I'm gonna take me for example, when me and my second wife got a divorce, I felt a shell of myself. I felt like I was not the man I was supposed to be because I just failed at being a husband to my wife.
Right, Kira, what's up?
I was still an active dad to my daughter, but I felt like I was a
Lorraine, what's up?
failure because I had just came off of getting out the brig a couple years earlier, throwing away my military career potentially, and now I'm faced with this adversity of I'm not even good enough to be a husband.
Okay,
So,
okay.
You know, I think my job or the job I had was on thin ice. It was a really bad time in my life. I had to move back home with my mom.
Right. Right.
I had to keep my head up when my daughter was around, and she got to a age where she asked, "How come you and mommy aren't together?"
Wow. Yeah.
I had to face reality and say, you know, I played my part in this relationship fairly. It wasn't just mommy did bad things or, you know, daddy did bad. It was a joint effort.
Right.
We both fucked it up.
We did this. Yeah.
But it still, I mean, I don't know how she felt. She might have felt relieved, you know, exacerbated because she went through such a hard time with me. So the next guy got to be easier. I don't know how she felt. I know how I felt. I felt like less than a man.
Damn. I can understand that, honestly.
Did I internalize my? Yeah, I did. I think that might have been the actual first time I ever got depressed. I just didn't show it because I had an infant, or not infant, a toddler as a baby that I had to be strong for.
Right. I can remember one time, and this is a story of, which I heard before, by the way, but it's a story of a time where I repressed feelings. You know what I'm saying? I held the feelings in. So I told y'all the story of the time we was in college. Shout out to Alabama A&M Bulldogs. But where the campus police put his pistol to my forehead, right? And shout out to Drew and Big Vic. You know what I'm saying? Shelby Miller and Victor Phillips. Shout out to both of them because they were there, as well as others. But anyway, when that happened, right, because it was two cops, and they playing good cop, bad cop, and whatever, he put his gun to my face. Okay, cool. And once they left, we ended up walking the girls back to their dorm.
Right.
And we went back to our dorm and found another party to go to because that's where we was going. We had a wreck. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, on the wall. We found another party to go to. But the point of that is when he put his gun to my face and then he put it down and then they got in the car and they left, I remember us going to another party. I remember me saying, hey, well, I'm just going to find another party for us to go to. But I never dealt with the trauma of this man putting his gun in my face. You know what I'm saying? I repressed those feelings. You know what I'm saying? And just I never acknowledged what happened. You know what I'm saying? And this was a real situation. It was multiple people there who seen it, right? But just thinking about it, you know what I'm saying? I brushed it off and I found another party for us to go to. That's trauma.
All right, catch you later, PSD.
Hey, PSD, appreciate you tuning in, bro. But that's trauma right there, y'all.
That is.
You know, and I have a lot of situations like that in my life where that's happened and I just keep going. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, it happened. I acknowledge that it happened, then phew, that's it. And sometimes you got to do more than that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to do more than just acknowledge that something happened, because you got to acknowledge how you felt about it. Were you scared? Were you shocked? Were you both? You know what I'm saying? Like, because that shit is real. And just pushing past it and finding something else to do to keep your mind off of it is not dealing with the problem or is not facing it.
It's not healthy.
It's not healthy. Right. Right. So yeah, it's shit like that a lot of men go through. Some people have seen people get shot. I have. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And it could be somebody you don't know. But still
Somebody I
the
know.
fact of seeing somebody get shot.
It was up close and personal.
That type stuff, you know, it causes people to go through things. That's why when you see military veterans who've been in war, you know what I'm saying, and then they compound it by coming home and the government don't give no fuck about them. You know what I'm saying? And you like, damn, these men and women have seen real live combat, traumatic shit. Or even people here, meaning back in the States, who may have seen somebody get unalived or shot at or whatever. They have PTSD. You know what I'm saying? These are things that a lot of people just deal with on their own. You know, for real, man. We
not knowing or realizing that untreated trauma can turn a person into a monster.
Absolutely. Yes, it can.
You know, to be honest with y'all, when I lost my best friend when I was 16, it turned me I turned the feelings inward.
Mm-hmm.
So outward, I express negative feelings like trying to unalive people,
Mm-hmm.
or the intent to try to unalive people, or a potential mission, or set out a journey to do this. And I think at 16, see, I had no kids. So when I went to the military when I was 19,
Mm-hmm.
it was just a way to get away from here.
Thank you for smashing that like button.
When I moved from California to here, it was just a way to get away from one problem. Did not know I was walking into another problem.
Right. See, and these are real things that go on, right? So when you talk about trauma, right, I'm gonna tie in something that's currently going on right now. So the Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb situation, if y'all haven't seen it, right, go look it up, right? I believe, and this is just my opinion, Corey Holcomb has unhealed trauma, you know what I'm saying, in his past. I do, because in
Something happened to him.
because he's so negative, right?
I don't even think it was so negative. I think the thing that triggered him.
Well, no. I mean, overall, if you watch, because I'm a fan of the show, the 5150 show.
Yeah.
He always got something negative to say.
Yeah. That's
And Anton told, and I'm not a big fan of Anton.
I'm not.
He's growing on me more, but overall, I'm not a fan of his. So I don't want nobody to think that, oh, you just saying it because no. But just call him a spade. You know what I'm saying? He told him, he was like, you pretend to live up to this code, but then you don't really live up to it.
Mm.
And I agree with that, because Corey Holcomb has this thing of being real and telling you how it is, or how he's supposed to see it, as if you can't say nothing back in return to him.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, the people around him don't.
That's what it is. The people around him don't.
Right.
But in this situation, so he told Anton that you kissed the ass of the white men. You know what I'm saying? And Anton told him, you sucked the penis of black people. And he didn't like that. You see what I'm saying? So Anton was trying to get him to see, you said some disrespectful shit to me, so I said some disrespectful shit to you.
Yeah.
But now you want to get mad and you want to fight. See that?
Yeah, but I mean, I looked at it from a different standpoint. I looked at it from the standpoint of, if you get an argument, he just want to kiss your ass, they might fight you. They might, depending on who the person is. But if you tell someone to suck yo, we saw that even in Menace to Society when old boy said suck my.
But he didn't tell him to suck. He didn't invite him to his.
Right.
He said you were doing it.
He didn't say that you suck.
Right. But one thing.
And that's why I said something happened to Corey somewhere in his past.
Oh, I agree with that. But I'm just saying, my thing is this: you can't. Corey Holcomb can't think that he can say what he wants to people.
Yeah. And
think that no one's gonna say something back.
True.
How he know if Because I would be mad if somebody tell me, "Oh, you kissed the ass of the white man. You kissed the ass of the white man." I would feel some type of way about that. Well, you know what? I'm gonna cut low too. Well, if I kiss the ass of the white man, you suck the dick of the black people. Bow. Shots fired. Now he want to get mad and switch seats and get all up in his face. And Anton didn't back down at all.
Tell him to step outside.
He said we can step outside.
No, we ain't got to step outside. I got money.
Right, and he told him I got money too. And truth be told, Anton has way more money than Corey.
Does he?
Yes. Anton comes from money. His folks got money. That's how he got his bread. This dude is a financial advisor for athletes.
Oh.
Yeah, he got
I didn't know
big
what the
bread.
background was. Okay.
That's why he was so quick to throw that out there.
Okay.
Nigga, I got bread too.
Okay.
Because,
That
you know,
makes sense.
Corey stayed throwing his money,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He's so rich, right?
Yeah, and it's like, and I think Corey Holcomb is super hilarious as a comedian.
Sometimes.
I like his show, but that right there to me was so true. He think he can stand on quote unquote principles and say what he want. I believe he got some unhealed trauma somewhere along the way.
He does.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to this type of thing, when you know, when somebody say SMD, suck my, y'all know what that means, SMD. But yet you can stand and look another man in the face and tell him he kissed the ass of a white man. You know how disrespectful that is to say that to another black man? It's disrespectful, but he feel like he's standing on principle.
Right.
So the man hit you back with a low blow. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's if y'all don't know about that, go check it out. You know what I'm saying? Tell him say it sent you.
Another thing is, like, women think when they do certain stuff to hurt men that that's the end of it. And I'm not trying to bash a woman, but for
Kira,
instance,
thanks for tuning in.
some men value. Every man is
Brandy,
different.
what's up?
Every man is different in what they
Abigail.
value in a woman. We don't all have the same shared value. We have the same shared basic opinion,
Yeah,
but we don't have all the same shared value. Like I said
true.
on the podcast to y'all before, I said if a woman cheat on me,
Mm-hmm.
I can take her back.
Right.
A lot of the brothers looked at me like, man, that's crazy, man. You know,
Absolutely.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't ride that train.
Yeah, no.
You know, but
You got a
what I
solo
was
ticket on
saying
that
was,
one.
what I was saying was, if she cheat on me one
No
time,
transfers.
it's something we can talk about.
Mhm.
But I'm not going to stay with any woman that cheats on me continuously. It's just like, you know, some people value a motherfucker being not a motherfucker. Some people value people. Some people value people being a person of their word. So they say they're gonna do something, they don't do it, and that might be grounds for them to cut you off. I mean, women have a long list of red flags. If it's this, if it's that, if it's that.
Yeah.
But the point being,
crazy.
After a man is hurt internally by a woman,
Mm-hmm.
it makes him look at the next woman or women differently. And some of y'all say that turns us hard, bitter, but we don't really get a chance to express how that makes us feel, where that puts us mentally or whatever. Like I said, when I started off, when me and my second wife got a divorce, I felt like less of a man. But to say that all the relationships, all the entanglements I've been through have left me a bitter man, that would be a lie. I'm not bitter. I love. I care about people. But at the same token, it's certain stuff I'm not going to let you do to me. And, you know, it's certain stuff that if you try to do too much, I'm gonna fight back. I'm a rebel against it. But I'm never against a woman showing me love or respect or kindness. And I'm not gonna take it for granted or as a weakness. But a woman can't take my kindness as a weakness either, because as kind and as caring as I am, there's a monster that got created in here over the years, and that person's different from this person. But I say that to say, when a man is hurt, we take it deeper than when women get hurt. And I'm only saying that from my point, because I don't know how women are and how women's emotions are when they get heartbroken. You know, from what I've seen, like looking at my best friend, every time a dude leaves, there's another dude already knocking at the door. You know, I've seen that from in her life. I've seen other women that they got hurt and they deal with one dude. The next dude is their main dude forever. When men try to lock down a woman in the sense of being his woman, his girl, and things don't work out, it leaves a stain. It leaves like a blood stain that it can never clean up. No matter how much you scrub it, it leaves a stain. What you got?
It does. It does. You hear the saying that men are physically stronger than women and women are emotionally stronger than men. I would agree with that, right? A woman can take, and it's just average. I don't mean every woman, so don't come for me in the comments. Most women will give their boyfriends, husbands more chances than a man would give his girlfriend, wife. You know what I'm saying? And it's just on average. Let's say she might give him, he cheat on her twice. On that third time, it's a wrap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For most men, she cheat once, it's a wrap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not because we placed them on a higher pedestal, but also it's because the emotional hurt that we go through. Now, like he was saying earlier, though, some men can deal with it better than other men. You know what I'm saying? Some men can, and some just be like, oh, hell no.
It's the end all be all.
It's the end all be all. That's it. I can't take it. That speaks to emotional strength. You know what I'm saying? Some men have really, really high emotional strength, and some men don't, because it takes a very strong man emotionally to forgive that. You know what I'm saying? And it does for women too. It does for women too. I don't want you to think that I'm down in women. I'm not. But I'm just saying, from a man's point of view, that shit hurts bad. You know what I'm saying? It hurts bad, and some men never get over it. Some men retreat and become what's the word I'm thinking of? Bashful or shy or insecure. That's the word I'm thinking of. Insecure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When their girlfriend cheat on them.
A lot of them become insecure.
You know what I'm saying? You become insecure now. And it's like you just can't get back over that hump. You just can't, because it was a shot to your ego. You know what I'm saying? It was a shot to you, and you
Your
took
pride.
it so personal to your pride, right? And it's like, damn, they just,
Manhood.
yes, right. And now you feeling like you less than, and you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And you don't want to tell your homies that your girl cheated on you because you think they might laugh at you and stuff. And, right.
Come on.
Some of them might laugh at you for real. And now that's like another blow. You know what I'm saying? And they might be doing it out of tough love or toughen up, nigga, it's going to be all right. But meanwhile, you really going through it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you had that one or two homeboys who see like, chill out y'all now. Like he really feeling some type of way.
Right,
yeah. But these are things that men go through. Meanwhile, if a girl gets cheated on, she has all the support in the world. Social media come to her rescue, her girlfriends, her mama, her sister, her cousin, everybody's coming to the rescue.
I told you he was wrong. I told you he wasn't going to be right.
Yeah, she has a lot of emotional support. Men don't normally typically have that, you know what I'm saying, where we need it though. You know what I'm saying? We need it, and sometimes we don't need the tough love. We just need the love.
Right. But, even with that, I say sometimes a homeboy be trying to give us good advice, and it backfires even worse, and then it makes you even more mad, because you be like, they taught me into giving this person another chance. Or they taught me into saying, this dynamic right here, because we got kids, and we shouldn't walk away from the kids. We don't want things to be hard on the kids. We should stay in this situation longer than we should stay in this situation.
I agree.
And
I agree.
When your homeboy talked you into it and it really don't work, then you're even more mad.
I remember giving somebody that advice, you know what I'm saying? And later on down the line, they still end up breaking up, right? I felt bad for giving that man that advice to stay. You know what I'm talking about? I really, really did, because I heard him out when he was saying what he was saying, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't hear him out. I didn't hear him out the way I should have.
Right.
So I definitely felt bad for telling him, no, bro, man, stick it out, man. It ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. Well, for him, it was that bad. Right. But this is a twofold question, response, because like a typical male, he wasn't saying everything that was going on.
True.
You see what I'm saying? Because, maybe he thought I was going to make fun of him or whatever.
Right.
It wasn't everything that was going on.
It wasn't everything.
Yeah.
So you only got partial story.
Right. But I have given that advice before, and it did, to me, blow up in my face to where I thought, damn, I should have never told bro to stay.
That's how I feel.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's crazy. It get like that. You know, it definitely gets like that.
But also, not to justify why a man commits heinous acts, but I mean, because there's so many medical reasons. They could be on the wrong type of drugs, medication. All these things play a part. And the one thing that said that I agree with is men are physically strong and women are emotionally strong. And I know some of you.
And that's the only thing you agree with?
No.
I'm just playing. I'm gonna say we've been talking for the past 45 minutes. That's all they agree. No,
Wow,
I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm just joking.
but some women will say that they're physically strong because they push out a baby, and we can't. But to say that, I say, you know, that is a physical thing. But
yeah. Do they push out a baby, or the baby gonna come regardless?
Hello?
Whether they pushing that, the baby coming.
No, I'm in the pocket.
Okay, my bad. I'm just saying, I don't want no trouble with the women.
My nephew.
Nah, I'm good right now. I'm okay.
So it's like
when I get done, we be done by 8:00.
it's like when men get hurt too bad, they spaz out. When they try to over process and
Yes.
overdeal. This is where that comes from, lady. A man spazzes out when he tries to over process, over rationalize, and over deal with emotional feelings that are so overwhelming because he never felt those ways before. Like women, I'm not saying that y'all feel it before, but I think y'all were taught growing up or told men cheat. So naturally, that's just like
Yes.
it's you're just waiting for it to happen.
Right.
But
Yes.
like men, we're not taught women cheat, or we're not taught women are spiteful and mean and
Right.
and will dig at your soul
Right.
and say the most heinous shit
Dig at
because
your
they
soul.
know you.
I'm sorry.
Oh hell yeah. They might get reckless and slick.
So when those times do happen, men try to process the best way they know how, and sometimes it never, the picture doesn't end right.
Mm-hmm.
The situation don't end the way it should have ended. But that goes to the point of me saying there's a lot more hurt behind those dark nights and closed doors that we don't tell y'all about. So tonight we're telling y'all about these feelings that provocate irrationality.
Absolutely. I agree. I agree with that, you know. We hope that a lot of y'all watching this can relate to what we're saying. Actually, we know y'all can, you know, and we hope that y'all start to realize that, man, if you don't already have a support system, get a support system. Get somebody to talk to, you know.
It's gonna tell you the truth.
Yes. You know that the Jordan meme, stop it. Get some help.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Use that, y'all, like for the fellas. And ladies too, but I'm speaking straight to the fellas.
Yeah.
It's okay if you go sit down and talk to somebody, anybody, like I said at the top of the show, it's okay. Because like he said, a lot of times we'll hold it in and then we lash out and we hurt somebody and we don't mean to. You know what I'm saying? We just can't take it no more. And you know, you walking down the street and somebody accidentally bump you and you punch them and you don't realize how hard you punched them.
They fall out.
And they fall out and their head hit the curb. That was a real incident too. Not with us, but I'm saying, I don't know if y'all remember that story.
Yeah.
That man actually punched somebody. He hit his head on the curb and died. And that man got like 50 years in jail.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times you may not, you know, you just lash out. You just like, you know, because you can't take it no more.
Yeah.
You know, talk it out. Go get some help. You know, don't and also there's no excuse, right? That's basically what it comes down to. You know, a judge ain't gonna care that you was going through whatever you was going through, and you went in and pew-pewed
An individual.
a party. You know what I'm talking about? Or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
All because you was going through something. They're not gonna care about that.
No.
They don't care that you having, you know what I'm saying, a midlife crisis or mental health issues or whatever. They don't care about it because they're going to tell you should have went and got some help. You should have went and sat down and talked with somebody. But instead, you waited until it was too late. Matter of fact, I'm not sure who it was who just told me about this. I don't know if it's me and you or me and Dashi who talked. I think it was me and Dashi. 25-year-old dude just went to his job and shot up the job. This was yesterday in real time. You know what I'm saying? And recorded himself doing it. He was the only, it was Dashi, because Dashi was relating it to me because I'm the only black guy on my job. It was a young kid, 25 years old, the only black guy on his job, and they kept poking and prying him and making fun and making jokes and stuff like that. He couldn't take it no more. You know what I'm saying? And he went to the job and he pew-pewed people. The owner, supervisors, his co-workers, you see what I'm saying? Few of them passed away, you know what I'm saying, as a result. And then I think he pew-pewed himself. You know what I'm saying? But he couldn't take the torment no more. He couldn't take them picking at him no more.
Right.
Now, me and Dashi were talking about it because he was like, bruh, you the only black person at your job. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure you good. And I'm like, bruh, I'm great and I'm Gucci. I can handle myself. You know what I'm saying? Like they know.
You never know when someone can't.
Oh, absolutely. Right. And, you know, one, I appreciate him always checking on me, same way I appreciate you checking on me. And that situation was so much like my situation. You know what I'm saying? That he just wanted to make sure, like, bro, you ain't gonna do nothing crazy, right? And I'm like, hell no, man.
Because I believe the postal worker that
they know I can handle myself up there, though. I can handle myself.
Years back, I think if he would have had the proper conversation with somebody, that wouldn't happen that day.
Absolutely.
I mean, a lot of these situations are intrusive thoughts that they instinctively act on.
And I want to say something, and I hate to cut you off, so I apologize, and I just want to say it before I forget. The term going postal shows you the amount of stress that postal workers are under. Because that shit is called going postal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
It was a creative term.
Right.
Just for them, Like,
But go ahead, man. My bad. I just wanted to say that real quick.
But
so
I was just saying that, you know, it comes from a spontaneous place. Like they even got the Timothy McVeigh story out. You seen that?
I haven't seen it, but
I seen
I remember when it was out. Yeah.
Right. So he had planned for this like 6 months in ahead time. But like in instances like that, that's planned terrorism. That's planned whatever.
Yes.
When men spaz out on a wife, her new lover, and whatever, those be spontaneous moments. Those don't be moments that, oh man, if she get another dude, I should. It don't be that.
Right.
That conversation don't come up. You don't be like, you know what? She hurt me so bad. I feel like I should grab
It just happened. Yeah.
It just happened.
Yes.
In the heat of the situation.
Yep. I remember one time that happened to me. And I know my wife watches, so baby, don't be tripping on me. This is just going with the moment, right? In college, I was dating somebody, right? And I remember coming back to the apartment and she had her ex-boyfriend in the apartment. And they wasn't doing nothing, you know what I'm saying? He had actually showed up on his own. Okay, cool. So I walk in and I see him. So now I'm looking and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Who is this? And he introduced himself.
Oh, he bold.
Yeah, he was like, what's up, man? My name is such and such. But he did it like in a condescending way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here with your girl type way. Like, what up? What up, bro?
Like Drake with the hug.
Yeah, exactly. What's up, bro? I'm such and such. As if I'm supposed to know who you are, but I did. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, you know, it's the way he did. I'm such and such. What up, my nigga? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? And he extended his hand. I shook his hand or whatever. I went in the bedroom. I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to do in this situation? You know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna sit in his bedroom while he be up there with her. Nah, I ain't doing that shit. That's some whole shit. In my opinion, anyway, that would have been, you know what I'm saying, lame nigga type shit. He had the thing on him. I don't think I had one at the time. Not sure. That didn't matter to me. I go out there and I sit right in the middle. He's sitting like where you sitting, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting where she was sitting. Okay, I'm gonna go sit right here. Cause I'd be damned if you're gonna play me like this. You see what I'm saying? And I overreacted as far as some of the things I was saying and my energy when I came out the bedroom. It was right, very, and
You mad and you emotional.
right,
Yeah.
and it could have went left for me because he had the thing on him. Clearly, you see it, like you see it. He got it on him. He got it on him. You know what I'm saying? But I felt so played. You know what I'm saying? I'm
And he
like,
was there, right?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? And some people would say, well, why didn't you respond to her? You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't her.
Right.
It was him.
He came by.
He did.
Yeah,
that.
she let him in, but maybe she was scared. Maybe she seen the thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, I'm just not gonna sit in the back room while this dude is here. It's just not gonna happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I did overreact, and it could have went left, but it didn't. Maybe in his head he was like, this nigga crazy. He see I got the thing on me, and he still, you know, like I said, I literally sat right in between them, like boom,
Yeah.
and facing him, like yeah, and I'm cutting off conversations when he's trying to say something. I'm like, oh, for real, like little stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Just little dumb shit because I overreacted because I was emotional in that moment. But looking back now, I know I was emotional. I was upset. I was sensitive, and all this other stuff.
Feeling was hurt.
Yeah. The advice that I would give somebody now in that situation is, bro, leave, turn around, walk out.
Yeah.
That's the best thing you could do because neither one of them know what you finna do. Now they feel like they need to be on the defensive because you on the offensive. But just leave. Leave, and which is what I should have done.
Yeah.
I should have just left. I should have turned around, called my frat brother and be like, bro, don't leave. Hold up. I'm finna get back in the car with you. I didn't do that.
And had that one-on-one conversation.
Just,
They would have calmed the situation down.
Right.
Or brought the truth to the light.
right, exactly.
Because the way you were looking at it, like this fucker is in this motherfucking house
Exactly.
with my motherfucking girl.
Yes.
Like, bitch, don't you know I will fuck you up? But
Right.
then, like, he got a thing. So
He got that thing on. Yes.
I had to get to him before he get to that.
Right. Which was probably damn near impossible because it's right there. He know I see it. He wanted me to see it. He knew she had somebody.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
all this stuff, he didn't give a fuck.
Right.
And maybe he was being oversensitive too and not giving a fuck. And that's why he brought it with him and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. No problem. You know what I'm saying? But I can say it got to a situation where it was no longer about her. This was me and him once I got there.
Right.
That's clearly what it was. Clearly. You know, and I recognize that.
It was a mano.
Right.
Which one mucho? Which
Because
one
he
macho?
like, I know she with somebody. I don't know who, but I
Right.
know she with somebody. Cool. I'm still gonna go see her. This is my ex. I'm gonna bring this thing with me. But he might have
been
one,
there.
but he might not have one.
I've been
And
in
at the
those
time I
situations.
didn't have. That was funny also about that is I called one of my frat brothers. I said, bro, let me borrow whatever. Nah, bro, I can't do that. Oh, okay. Oh, you can't do that.
Oh,
I said, well, bro, come through then. You know, come through. So
right.
hold me down. You know what I'm saying? Oh, nah, bro. All right, say less. I get it now. I get it. I can't fuck with you like that no more then. You see what I'm saying?
That's true.
I can't
'Cause
fuck
he's
with
not-
you.
He ain't got your back.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
And he wanted for you to be in a fucked up position and not want to go through it with you.
Right.
Like you weren't asking to get the thing so you can murder the man.
No, not
But
at all.
He was like, I'm not gonna put myself in that position. With that's smart on his part, but you also let a person know where you stand with them when you do that.
Yes, because I'm telling him like this
Because
dude
if he
is
go left and now your life is in danger.
right, and that's the aspect that I'm coming from.
So if you my homie, just come over here and make sure nothing happened to me.
Exactly. That's it. That's exactly where I was coming from right there.
I've been there.
You know, and for him to
I've
be
been
like, excuse me, for him to be like, no, I can't let you borrow it and I'm not coming back.
I've been there.
So you don't give a fuck if me and your homegirl, because he knew her too,
Right.
God forbid something could have happened. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I learned a lot in that situation. I
Yeah.
learned a lot.
Yeah.
And once again, that's another situation where I repressed my feelings on. You know what I'm saying? I never really fully dealt with that situation with him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't.
Right.
And it was just like, you know what? Just LIG it because nothing happened. That was my thought process. Nothing happened. Buddy got up and left because he seen that I wasn't going nowhere. I sat in between them. I wasn't going nowhere.
That you had some kind of issue,
Right.
and he couldn't figure out if it was a mental issue or
What?
psychological issue.
Right.
You was on one.
But he tripping now, and it's like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't know He got the strap. I ain't got no strap, but here it is. I'm in his face.
Right.
And he like,
This man finna hit me.
yeah, like, oh, fuck
Somebody
right.
shoot him, man. This goddamn chick.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it was just one of those situations. But looking back on it now, you know what I'm saying? I can see exactly. It was dumb as hell. It was dumb as fuck.
I didn't want to a lot of them situations.
Yeah, and
But again, I'm also the ex-boyfriend who used to knock on people's door.
wow.
And I mean, I wasn't. I might have meant it in a disrespectful way. Subconsciously.
You did. Knowing you.
Subconsciously. Because most of the time I just if I'm on a certain side of town and I think the person still live there, I just knock on the door. Not knowing what they got going on right now. I'm just, hey, I'm back in the picture. Well, what's going on?
Right.
And I don't really be caring about him. So it don't ever be about, oh, let me go over here and flex my nuts. It just be like, you know, I know this chick. She stay right here. Let me
go see how she doing. Yeah.
Hey, what's up? You know my man here? A man. You know this nigga like what?
Right. Who is he?
I just can't
right.
hello.
Can't see how you were doing.
My man, come out here and choke shot. No. Your man come out here and he'll raise his hand and he'll lose that motherfucker. What? And you know, I heard the motherfucker in the back. What do you say? I'm finna go.
Right. Let me get up out of here because
I don't need this case today.
Yeah.
I don't need this shit. I will blow this nigga hand off. What you say? Bow. Now he one hand man around his van.
Let me tell another story. Another story was when I did have the strap on me.
But see, ladies, these are the stories that y'all need to know and how these men be feeling behind these.
Right. And these are things that most men don't talk about. So we might talk about it amongst each other. So another time here in Birmingham. Okay, so when I was hanging out, I used to hang out in a certain part of town, right? And I got a lot of friends who wear the color red. Let's say that, right? They wear the color red. We'll say that. And I was dating somebody, right? And I go to their house to just see how they doing. And this is back in high school days, like high school. So I'm going all the way back. This is all the way back. And I still remember this story. And I remember knocking on the door, like he just said, how he knocked on the door. But I wasn't the ex. I wasn't the ex. I was the current, or I was just talking. You know how you got talking to this girl. You know what I'm saying? That's what we was. Well, a man answered the door. A man answered the door, and me not knowing that this, I know now, or I found out later on, that was her boyfriend. Like boyfriend. Now we talking, but that was her boyfriend who answered the door. I didn't know. I asked for her. And I ain't gonna lie, Buddy was smart as fuck, because he like, you know, can I tell her who you are, who's here? I'm like, oh, tell her, you know, her boyfriend is here. He like, all right, cool, hold on. Just like that. He like, all right, no problem, bro. Hold on a second. He leaves. She come rushing back to the door. You need to go. I'm like, what's going on? Like, what I do? I was like, I ain't do nothing. He getting the gun. I'm like, who is that? Like, what you talking about? That's my boyfriend. Just go. I'll call you later and tell you about it. What? This your boyfriend? Wait a minute. I thought we were talking.
I've been there.
Right.
Been there
but now the thing is though, and I'm in Brighton.
Oh.
I'm in Brighton.
Oh. Yeah.
Exactly. I got the thing on me though.
I went to Brighton to see the chick.
I got the thing on me though.
Yeah.
So when she say he going to get the gun,
too late.
In my head, I'm like, I already got the gun.
Too late.
But he played it so smooth. Like, I had no idea.
Yeah, he didn't get mad.
He said, oh, no, let me let her know who are you, bro? I'm like, oh, okay, tell her say it here, like, whatever. He like, oh, all right, my bad, I'm gonna go get her. I'm like, all right, bet. Buddy was back there going to get the thing. And she ran to the door before he could and was like, go. I'm like, what the, like, whoa, wait a minute. Bro, that shit, I remember like it was yesterday, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Over something that was so nothing.
Right.
We in high school, dude. You got the whole rest of your life,
bro.
You want to throw your life away over a woman that you think.
Now check this out, though. He ain't go get a gun. He got a shotgun. This dude came back with a gauge. Now I'm already in the car, but you know how you looking back? Because one, at that point when she said he going to get the thing, I'm like, okay, I got the thing on me already. But still, I'm gone. I'm gone. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no issues. You know what I'm saying? None of that.
Don't call me later.
Right, right. Oh no, it was done. It was a done deal after that. It was like it's over. But still, that shit happened. And I'm looking at the rear view and I seen him come to the door. Buddy had a gauge of 12 gauge all the way. It's black, pistol grip handle. I'm like, damn. Whoa. What was he finna do? Was he trying to scare me?
No,
was he gonna use it? Was he gonna, like you said, throw his life away? But I remember, and we in Brighton, especially at that time, Brighton was jumping. You know what I'm saying? It was especially that block that I was on. And I just remember like, damn.
Yeah, buddy finna throw his life away.
That shit could have went so bad.
He finna cash in.
And that was another situation where I just kind of just pushed it under the rug, and it was just like, you know, typical
But these are
dating
traumatic,
tale.
These are traumatic experiences, ladies and gentlemen.
I had one.
Hey, Drew, what's happening?
I'll tell yours.
I had one.
LB in the building.
One female. I was just there to
Come on, I gotta go this way. I can't. I'm trying not to put the
TV.
Yeah, put the TV in the. Yeah,
You still get the TV.
yeah. I'm still getting just a touch. There you go. You good right there?
I was
Yeah.
at Delta College. And, I was going with this girl. That she didn't have a boyfriend.
Oh, there
but
we
she
go.
had a friend.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, okay. So I'm over there. People knocking on the door. I come to the door. I was a security guard, so I had a 357.
Damn. Yeah, the big girl.
So I had a big boy.
Shit.
So, you know, I'm over there in my uniform, getting ready to go to work. People gonna ask me why I'm not in his girl house. I said, nigga, I'm talking. I ain't no, she ain't my girl. He said, man, don't you know I'll kill you? I said, that's the wrong thing to do. That means you gotta go get it. Nigga,
Right. I got it on
I'm
me
like a
right
police.
there.
I got mine on my hip right
Yeah.
now. I'm strapped. He said, man, I advise you to leave. I told him, I said, man, no, I advise you to shut up. If I come out the door, I'm going to jail.
He said, no, I advise you to shut up.
I'm going to jail.
Right.
I already know that. And I'm like, I called my boy Jerome. This nigga had a 45. He was like
Man.
2 blocks down the street on Genesee. And I'm like, Jerome, this nigga talking, he talking
Go ahead.
he talking crazy.
Carnitas?
I said, yo, listen. I
Yeah.
said, yo, let me leave.
Fajita
before I
veggies?
have to
Okay.
do something stupid to this
Carnitas
man.
bowl? They put on your bowl?
Yeah,
I told her, I said, yo,
Yes.
I ain't even coming back around this way. You know, you don't even leave me alone,
2
leave you alone.
chicken taco?
Whatever you want to do.
No
I
queso.
said, because
No queso.
I got friends and I
Yes.
got brothers, so it ain't no thing.
And then 2 more chicken tacos, regular.
Held out.
Yes. To go.
Them was my stupid years when I
That's all?
Yeah.
I really didn't care about
Thank
what
you.
nobody said. You couldn't tell me nothing.
That's crazy. Now look, the story I was telling earlier, right? About the cop putting the gun to my head. So my frat brother who was there, Drew, he's in the comment section. He remembered that. He was there. He can tell you how we responded to that. Literally, when the cop put the gun down from my face and they got in the car and walked, I was like, let's go to the party. I'll find us another party to go to. Just that quick. But getting back to what you just said, that's crazy as fuck. And we've all been in situations like that. You know what I'm saying? I remember another time, y'all. Wait, oh, hold on. I got to fix my live. I bet. Okay, boom. There we go. I remember another time. I want to get this story right. It was a friend of mine. Okay. I needed some money, right? This was in college, you know what I'm saying? So I was short, I want to say $900, you know what I'm saying, to start my classes. You know, because you know how you gotta have your balance paid up before you can start your classes.
Right.
So, excuse me, I'm hustling. And I don't mean hustling by today's standards. I'm selling everything. Like if you needed, like if you needed books, I can get a book for you. You know what I'm saying? If you wanted some green, I could find it. I find who got some green for you, and I'll be the middleman. Just to, you know what I'm saying? It didn't matter what you need. I'm hustling just to make this $900. I think my dad had surgery, so he wasn't working at the time. He had like workers' comp or whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and it was only $900. You know what I'm saying? He had paid the balance up to that point. So I'm like, okay, I can hustle up this $900.
Right.
I'm hustling up this $900 doing, like I said, just various things. Helping people,
Means, right.
yeah, helping them move into their dorm and stuff like that and all this other stuff. So it was one dude who was, he was the green man. You know what I'm saying? He was the green man. So if anybody needed some, I would direct them to him.
Right.
But I'd be like, hey, and I would tell him, hey, I need a cut. I'm bringing you all these folks from the band. I'm bringing you all the frat guys that I know, Qs and Kappas and all. I'm bringing all these people to you. And he was cool with it. He like, hell yeah, bro, you bringing me business. So I'm like, okay, cool. We hanging out at his apartment one day, right? And me and him wasn't super cool at all.
Okay.
But we like just on that level, just on the business level. So the girl he was dating, right? She was a local to Huntsville. Like she lived in Huntsville. We used to call them the locals.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
They got into it, and apparently he put his hands on her. I wasn't there when they did this. I just happened to come by later on to tell him, hey, I know some people, you know what I'm saying, who you need to go and take care of and get my cut. You know what I'm talking about? It's all about getting my cut. So anyway, literally we on the phone, and I hear boom, boom, psh, boom, 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 boom. He like, hey, come on up, run up. He telling me, come upstairs. I'm like, what the fuck? So apparently somebody's in there whooping his ass. And you can hear it's more than one person. You can hear it. So now I'm like, do I go up there or do I not go up there? You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got nothing to do with whoever whooping his ass.
Right.
I ain't got nothing to do with that at all. But at the same time, I'm making money with this dude, you know what I'm saying, to help get this $900 so I can start classes.
Want to continue making money.
Yeah. So I'm like, damn, what do I do? But I'm with the dude. Remember I told you I had a friend who I helped get out of jail and all this other stuff when we borrowed the money from my dad to help. He never paid it back.
Right.
I'm with him, or he's with me, however you want to say it. So I'm like, okay, do we go up these steps or do we not? Because we literally at the apartment complex, we was on the way. I'm like, all right, fuck it, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go up here. They whooping his ass already, so by the time we get up these steps, it's probably gonna be over. We go in, you know what I'm saying? We go up the steps, we go in, you know what I'm saying? And the people looking, and they like, oh shit. So I remember it was a woman and it was like 3 dudes, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah, they were whooping his ass. They hit him with a TV. They were beating his ass the whole 9 yards. So we run in, you know what I'm saying? I remember dude going to his waist like this. You know, I remember that clearly. Soon as we busted in the door, Buddy went to his waist. You know what I'm saying? Quick thinking on my behalf, and I'm glad I did it. I went to my waist. I ain't had shit. Keeping it 100, keeping it a stack. I ain't had nothing. On me.
I'll fake the faker, huh?
I pump faked his ass so hard, bro. He go like this. He got something for real. I go like this too. You know what I'm saying? He bagged back. You know what I'm saying? And I remember saying, hey man, I don't know what the fuck going on. I just came here, holler at my homeboy. Just like that. He was like, man, I thought he called y'all. He did. But I'm like, nah, hell no, he ain't calling. I said, man, I'm just here to, you know what I'm saying? He was like, oh man, okay. Just like that. And in my head, like, you know, 1,000 thoughts going through your mind at one time. Do I jump in this fight? Is the fight over? What the fuck going on? So when we came in, the fight was over because now they figured he got backup.
Right.
And now Buddy turned into fucking Hulk Hogan.
Of course.
Hey, you're like, what's up now? Y'all ain't gonna jump me no more. I'm looking at the dude who with me like, yes, the fuck they are. You know what I'm talking about? Cause I nobody got the thing on them.
Right.
You ain't really get me shot up in it, man. But we did go in there and it did kind of even the odds. Yeah. Now it's 3 dudes versus 3 dudes and a girl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they end up leaving and shit like that. And I remember the dude telling me, first he got mad. Why you ain't come up the steps earlier? Why you ain't come up, man? I'm like, what? I'm like, dude, we came up when you said come up. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? We didn't know that they here whipping your ass, throwing TVs at you. We didn't know this. What you mean why we ain't come up earlier? So they leave. Buddy started like just going off on us. Like for real, bro, cussing us out and everything.
Yeah.
The dude who with me, and this is the first time I seen him get like this, because normally he cool and calm and laid back.
Okay.
That nigga turned into Bruce Leroy, whoever you want to call him. I said, who the fuck you talking to? I'm like, oh, I'm looking like, damn. Nigga, we would beat your ass worse than they did. I'm like, whoa. And I'm going to say his name. Homeboy who was with me, his name Calvin. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say his name. Calvin, man, cussed that man out so bad, bro. I'm looking like, because normally Calvin laid back, he cool, he got that vibe, you know, just chilling.
Right.
And they cussed that nigga out so bad, like, we'll beat your ass worse than they did. Fuck wrong with you? You lucky we even came up these steps. I'm like, oh shit, like damn. I said, okay, well, there you answer. There you go right there. But we did get him out that jam by coming up them
Y'all
steps.
did get
And,
him out, right.
we just walked into the apartment. We just walked right in. So we got him out of the jam, but he turned on us. Just like soon as they left, he turned on us. And we were
Yeah,
like, why
'cause
the
he-
fuck would you turn on us?
Cause he wanted to throw ha-has when y'all walked him down.
Right. Well, you should have. If that was the thing, if you felt so big and bad, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, y'all got shot.
Exactly. We all would have got pew. Buddy had it for real. I was pump faking hard. It was just a natural instinct when he did like that. I did like
he would have had to shoot y'all.
yeah, he would have. Cause Buddy wasn't playing. They were beating his ass in that apartment. Real deal. Like I said, they threw a TV at this man and hit him.
An old TV.
Yeah, yeah.
Old square TV.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah,
tube in it. That's
the one that sit on the, you know, yeah. And I'm just like,
Motherfucker don't break.
man, I said,
Not off
man,
initial contact.
Calvin snapped on that man so bad, and I was like, good, he should have. You deserve this shit. Like,
Break.
the fuck? But man, I'll never forget that, bro. I'll never forget that. He was being overly sensitive in that moment. You know what I'm talking about? And meaning the dude, you wasn't being thankful for the blessing that just came in.
Yeah, 'cause
we could have stayed
They
downstairs.
was gonna do bad to you.
Right. Yeah. Right. I was just like, the nerve. Drew said, yeah, that was wild, fun time. So a lot of my stories, once again, y'all, you know how you always say you got to have somebody to bounce stuff off of? It was him. And he's in the comment section right now. The police with the gun to my head, he was right there. He can attest to that. Me jumping out the window when Cameron police was chasing me, he was in that story right there too. So it sounded outlandish, but he was there. But anyway, y'all.
Just living his college days, that's all.
Right. But being sensitive to a lot of things and not knowing what it was. Or being overly emotional. Or what's the term they use? My daughter said a lot. Overstimulated. Overstimulated. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
and
heard
sometimes
that.
being overstimulated might make you say the wrong thing or react the wrong way.
Yes.
Being overstimulated.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Because at that moment you ain't thinking.
Right, exactly. You just reacting.
Yep.
But you ain't thinking because you
Pumping,
overstimulated.
pumping and everything.
Yeah. It's pumping so fast. And you like, just do something. You know,
That's why I take my medicine.
or run. Exactly. Right.
That's why I take my
Right.
medicine.
Because you become overstimulated and you find yourself reacting before you can think about it.
This, yeah,
Right. Exactly. Yes.
has been a big part of my problems, male and female.
Mhm.
So it wasn't like it was just one sided.
Mhm.
Shut the.
Yeah, I know. I do the grabbing.
Hey, that's where you get it from. You get it from. You get that grip from. I get it like that.
Cause I didn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, last story.
Okay.
Last story. Then we're gonna let y'all go.
We appreciate
So-
y'all rocking with us.
Before
LB, appreciate you, bro.
before me and my second wife became a real couple, we had spent the night with each other
what
one
I'm saying?
time. And
Most times I try to tell you not to do something you
when
did.
she was married before me, she was married before me. So when me and her started messing around,
Uh-oh.
she said that
When you get the TV out there.
she said that
Got the NBA.
what she said? Oh, she said her husband found out and he got mad and he left. Like one night, she said they got into it and he stormed out like he was gonna do something to her. He took a couple of appliances, and so she like, "Can you come down and just keep me company?" I'm sorry. I guess I'm kind of like do that since I'm sleeping with you at the moment.
Right. Right.
So I went down there, watching a movie. She's like, "Oh, let's go get some pizza." All right, let's go get some pizza. So we walk down the steps. He's walking up, basically. We're at the parking lot. So we hit the parking lot, and dude like, "Oh, there you are, you little bitch." I'm like, "Whoa." And he was like, "You must be that Ken dude." And so I often say, "Yes." I mean, I man up to what I do. And so she was like, "No, this is James."
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
I'll be James. And so he
Wow.
called her. He's like, "You little slut, you little whore, you little slut, you little." I said, "Man, look, you ain't gonna keep calling her all that." He like, you don't know what it feels like. She said she cheating on me. I said, I do know what it feels like. Because at the time, my first wife had just got through having babies, with whoever she was with. And so I was like, this going on. So he's like, fuck you, goddammit. And he swung at me.
Oh shit!
So I grabbed his ass. And when I grabbed him, he snapped free. And he did some shit like that, like he didn't know how to fight. I was like, please don't make me fight this thing.
Right. Please, Lord.
He don't know that I know how to hurt people.
Right.
And this little weak ass stance he took, ain't gonna do nothing but feed my anger. So I'm like, just chill out. So he's like, when we walked to my car, he's like, hey, like, that's your car? Flat that bitch. Whoa. So now look, we do a lot of shit. I said,
Right.
the car ain't did nothing to you.
Right.
I come out and see someone, I'm a ooh. That's all I told him. I'm a ooh.
Mm-hmm.
And so he got in his car, he tried to hit me. So I ran over there, pulled his ass out of the driver's seat and choked him. Bitch, you try to hit me again, bitch, I kill him. Look at that. And so I let him go. He go, yeah, you better be when I get back. So I moved my car to the other side of the parking day. I'm like, do you think he gonna find my car? I mean, it's not hidden.
Right.
I just moved it like so he would think that I'm not there no more or whatever. He's like, I don't know. I'm like, man, if I come out and see something wrong with my car, I'm gonna beat somebody's ass. Somebody gotta take this ass and something wrong with my car. So that day go by, I don't see him no more. And then one day she called me, she said, him and his brothers out here and they're talking about doing something to me. I was like, okay. So she was outside her door. I was on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting at the table. It was like a little kitchen table. I'm sitting at the table. The husband then climbed up the balcony.
Man.
So we sat on the second. She sat on the second floor, and so the brothers they out there in the front door arguing with her, like distracting her. So he come in, he look at me, he grab her purse and he walk out. And she's like, "Why you didn't stop?" I'm like, "Cause you asked me to protect your purse. You asked me to protect you.
Right.
I ain't no fuck about no purse. Like, what you had in there that was important."
Hmm.
And she's like, "Nothing." But long story short, he ended up asking her. So we had, like they were playing car tag.
Mm-hmm.
So he stole the car, and then we had to steal the car back. And then he stole it again, and then I said, "Fuck all this shit." I stole it back, and then I called his mom house. I don't think we had cell phones like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I called his mom house, and I told his mom, which this is the most respectful thing I ever heard a grown man tell me. I told his mom all the bad things I was gonna do to his ass, and she got scared and started crying. And so the dad got on the phone. He said, "You know what? I don't give a fuck what you got going on with my son. That's my son's business. Don't call here and make my wife cry. No bullshit. We ain't got nothing to do with y'all bullshit. I'm a grown man. This is my wife. You just made my wife cry." Sorry, you right. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Humble me and shit.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, I got one more before we go. If my wife is still watching, she gonna laugh at this one. She gonna laugh. So, you know how I always told y'all, my stepmom was the one who introduced me to my wife.
Right.
Okay, cool. So before me and my wife really had a chance to really meet, there was a dude who worked, because my wife used to work third shift.
Okay.
And there was a dude who worked with her on third shift who wanted to holler.
Okay.
He really, really liked her for real. You know what I'm saying? And and I know the dude too, because he came from second shift where I was at.
Okay.
And he had got another job, so he had to work third shift. We had Crystals.
Okay.
So he started working third shift at Crystals. And I know the dude. Okay, so he used to always tell me about this girl, which was my wife. He used to always tell me about it. You know what I'm saying? How fine she is and sexy and all this other stuff. And I'm like, okay, cool. That's what's up. And me not knowing at the time, like when he first started talking about it, I didn't know this is who he's talking about.
Right.
But me and my wife, we didn't know each other yet.
Right.
So then we meet and we hit it off and we click. You know what I'm saying? Cool. Now he's still, you know what I'm saying, talking to like, oh, you know, she so this, she did, see that. And I'm just like, oh, for real? That's what's up.
Wow.
But I'm with her, you know what I'm saying? So I remember one time, because like we together maybe a year at this point. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? And me and him working, and he comes back to second shift.
Okay.
And me and him working, he was like, man, whatever happened to such and such? You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen it in a while.
Right.
Okay, thank you. And I was like, oh, you talking about something? He like, yeah. I'm like, man, that's my girl. He was like, what? Oh, bruh. He said, what? Thank you.
Thank you.
I said, yeah. I said, that's my girl. He was like, that's your girl. I'm like, yeah. He like, for real? He like, bruh, you ain't playing with me? I'm like, no, that's my girl for real. He was like, man, you stole my girl, bruh. You stole my girl, bruh. I said, no, I ain't steal your girl. I said, bro, that wasn't your girl. You know what I'm saying? I said, man, you always told me you liked her, but that wasn't your. He was so mad, bro. And I ain't gonna say his name because I see him now, currently, every now and again. Every now and again, every few years or so, we pop up and see each other somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And this dude, he wanted to be a thug so bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he used to call himself like the South Tupac. You know what I'm saying? And he wore glasses and stuff like that. And he was a smaller frame dude or whatever. But you couldn't, and he banged, well, allegedly, because I actually seen somebody check him. He said he banged the blue side. You know what I'm saying? That's what he said. He used to come up there with,
one Larry, was it?
no,
Okay.
no. He used to come up there with rags and shit like that. But the day I seen somebody check him, it wasn't quite the same energy. It wasn't like, oh, hell yeah. Well, I guess you could say Buddy did check him. You know what I'm saying? He did. He was asking him certain, you know, certainly back then he was asking him certain questions and he couldn't really respond in the correct way and all that kind of shit. But I actually heard that he was official. You know, like he officially got jumped in and all that kind of shit or whatever.
I mean,
So I don't
niggas get jumped in just don't get taught the right knowledge.
possibly. But he was so mad at me, bro. And I remember telling my wife and we laughed about it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the time, of course, we wasn't married and we was just, but we was serious.
Right.
Like, we was actually, you know, building something.
Right.
And Buddy was so mad, bro. He told me, you stole my girl. You stole my girl.
He wanted to fight your ass.
Oh, and he had a little deuce or something, a little 32 or something. You know what I'm saying? A little something like that he always carried around with him. Wasn't gonna do nothing with it, but he did have it. And I was just like, man, he is, you know, he a sucker for love, I guess you would say, because you claiming somebody who you ain't never told how you feel, you know what I'm saying? Or you ain't never shot and when he did, he got shot down, and you know what I'm saying, and shit like that.
Too late.
Yeah, like, dude, like, that's me. That's all me right there. But when he found out, because I told him, he was mad and in the mother, but he was so mad. He was so, he was mad. He wasn't trying to, he didn't want to work with me no more. He was like, fuck you, I ain't messing with you. I'm like, come on, man. You didn't have a shot anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what difference do it make? You know what I'm saying? Like,
you have a shot anyway. God damn.
our network is operating normally, reported about Verizon. This came up on my you seen it? It just popped up. Now Verizon is saying that they operate normally.
Oh, you got a Verizon phone?
This is T-Mobile. Didn't T-Mobile get bought up by Verizon? Or Verizon bought T-Mobile? Yeah, I know it's one of the two. I'm not sure.
Merged.
Yeah. Okay. But I remember that. And I remember telling my wife about that. We laughed about it. You know what I'm saying? He was being overly sensitive, as we saying. He was overstimulated. Too much information came to him at one time. You know what I'm talking about? He didn't know what to do with that information. He was like, what? I hate you, said. I hate you. I'm going to get you. I'm like, what? Why you going to get me? She didn't want you no way. She wanted me. You know, yeah, he did. He wanted to do something to me, but
he just didn't know how to do it.
He knew better. He knew better. He knew better. I mean, at that time, you got to think that, shit, my mama worked there, my uncle worked there. Hell, my dad worked there part-time.
Oh, damn.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, I'm your host, JUSDYS. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. I know y'all gonna love these clips.
Hell yeah.
Clip them up. Y'all gonna love this one.
Hell yeah. That's Big Unk over there, and the big Unk, two bigs.
Two bigs.
You know what I'm talking about? And I'm your boy Said, aka Mr. Let's Talk. We are out of time until the next time. You know what I'm talking about?
All three of us got the watches.
Got the watches on.
Next time.
We screaming Let's Talk.
Peace.
Ow.
She always lose Robert number.
Who?
Tracy. What's your brother's phone number? How many times you want me to give it to you? I didn't text it to her. I didn't gave it to her.
All that, huh? Shit. Hey man, you got my legs hurt, homie.
Who, me?